Yo, what's up everyone? How's it going? We're going to be doing a Sorcerer run. This is going to be NG+31, so let's go ahead and... Oh, we already knocked it down? Okay, so basically we want to play Moonshine variant, which means we're not going to be going a combo build, which we haven't really tried, but we normally go Evil Infusion, Kinetic Eruption, Wicked Sickness, Starlit Stinger, and Elemental Bruiser. We're going to be able to switch around Kinetic Eruption, and we're also going to be able to switch around Wicked Sickness. Yo, AJ, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. So we're going to go Evil Infusion, because it's a must-have. We're going to do Markham's Moonshine instead of the Eruption slash Wicked Sickness. We're still going to go Elemental Bruiser. Still going to go Starlit Stinger, and I want to try out the Hairy Magus to increase our skill cost by some more, and then also get some mana back. We'll try that, we'll switch our statues as well. Yo, Ceviche, what's up, dude? We're trying some Sorcerer runs with some new skills. So let's knock all these off. Let's do Wilmer, because that's the one that actually adds damage to our skills based off our skills cost. Let's do Cedric, get some more damage. We'll also do Ozreth. I was practicing the Pacifist Challenge, and I think it might be possible all the way. Oh, nice. You found out something new about it? We're gonna have to roll the shop as well, so sell some ore. Gonna be looking for Lucky Hat and Staff of Auto Casting, one or the other. There's Staff of Auto Casting, but I accidentally ran over it. So whoops. All right, there's a Lucky Hat with Lucky Horseshoe. The extra luck could be good. Helps with our crits, which will help with our mana regen. So we'll just go with this. See if we need to be more strict if like something happens with the run. We'll be more strict if that's the case. So grab that. Doing our, well, gonna do 15, 20, 15, but clicked too many times, so whatever. And we're crafting Staff of Auto Casting. Set up our fountain, general traps, topple towers, safe corridors. I want to go increase imp spawns. I might want the shop, because I think we can get away with not doing monoliths. Blast walk, treasure hunt. We'll probably keep spawners. Lousy consumables. Let's go mini bosses, minor strike, agile, dry springs. And do we want spawners or do we want monoliths? Spawners or monoliths? I don't think I want to deal with spawners. So we'll just go with this for now. Get 2 more golden keys? Alright. 17, 20, 17. They're all gonna get wasted, but that's fine. There we go. Get that symmetry. Donate the rest of our gold to the fountain. And I think we're pretty much good to go. We have a Raven. Our character might be slow enough that the Raven will be good. Oh, 1 second guys, I need to post this real quick, and we'll get started. Just put this in here. Alright, and we're good to go. Craigasm. We're actually trying the game in, what's it called? Trying it in windowed mode instead of full screen. if you brought a lower level with you, i.e. level 10, 14, they get XP, or NG doesn't affect that. They would get XP. I don't think it would be like crazy XP like you would expect. But I don't actually know. I've never tried to power level anyone. Oh, we got an imp. Come on, imp. What we got? 40%. Alright, we got an item. Great Helm. I'm okay with the Great Helm. Each NG increases the base XP by about 40%. So there's so much like multiplayer stuff I've never dealt with, because I don't know about that. I got a monolith already, protective powers. Which resolution? It's the same resolution, it's just I'm not doing full screen. So if I go into my editor, this is what it actually looks like on my monitor versus what you guys see when you see the whole thing. That's all I mean by that. But it at least doesn't change the resolution of my monitor like it does when you have it full screen. The map is smaller? Is it? Why don't they have an option to zoom in, zoom out of your map? I actually don't know. No idea. I don't think it would break anything. Trickster set, that's pretty good. Pretty good. It looks like they have plenty of damage. And our mana regen is kind of crazy with the Hairy Magus. Just gonna take us some more items to actually catch up to the Wicked Sickness levels of damage. Like, till Act 3, 4. I was gonna say, how do you have so much mana regen? It takes ages to recharge. Yeah, I mean, let's see, my mana regen is 84, 85. Where is all that coming from? Most of it is just from, let's see, upgrades, buffs. Oh yeah, so we have 17 base, or we have the base plus the class titles, then we have buffs, because we just picked up a mana crystal, and we're using the statue that gives us increased mana regen. So when we use Cedric, we get the 20% increased, so that's where that's coming from. Then we're also using Blessing of Mind, so we have another 100%. So it all stacks up together really well. But we're also getting 1% of our current mana every crit that we do. Which 1% of our current mana is pretty good. Like 20 mana, right? I'm doing math right. So 21 mana, because we have almost 21k. But we have like, we're basically playing a crit build. Yeah, close to 21. 21 point, or 20.95. Let's see, Boots of Speed. That could probably be one of the best things. We'll get the luck, so we have full luck. We'll go Boots of Speed, and I think we want to get the armor or the health. Either one would be pretty good here. We'll go health, actually. They're both part of the same set. I just want to make sure I have enough defense, and I think the health is going to be better than armor. If there was a resist item, we could have considered taking it because it would give us damage as well. We can probably go crazier with our spamming. We've been kind of reserved. 20.095? That is wrong. Kappa. Kappa. I really like playing with the Moonshine builds. So we just spam that, walk away, and we gain all of our mana back. It's beautiful. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't have picked up that item. If we go to half health, it like halves our damage as well. Maybe not half, but reduces our damage greatly because it'll half the cost of our skills. But at the same time, it's 5% damage with the Moonshine, so it's probably worth it. Alright, we still have our Blessing or our Monolith as well, so we'll just start this off. Can't leech off this guy, so we're just gonna chill. And sure, some skill speed. Sweet. Interested in carrying / helping out a paladin. Won't be dying 24/7. Yeah, I don't do any carries or helping or anything like that. Do like maybe arena or something. But I like playing solo, see what each class can do solo. Unless people have like the same NG level stuff, so we're not like carrying each other. Ooh, we can gamble. What do we want to gamble? Probably Mail of Thorns. I think that's gonna be our worst item. Or we could actually get rid of the circlet. I think the circlet's actually worse, so let's probably get rid of that. Because I don't want to complete the set number 1, and I also don't want the set bonus from this item. So we'll just do that. And Gladiator's Net, sweet. Gladiator's Net is like an OP item. Can't do arena since no DLC for me. Yeah. Wait, you figured it out? It actually doesn't work? I don't know if you could join someone else's game. What NG are you looking for help on? Oh, you didn't try. I'm not really sure how all that stuff works. Like, if you joined my game and an item dropped that's only from the DLC, if you would actually see it or you wouldn't see it, I have no idea about that. I've done very little grouping. Never done any grouping with like I can't say it. Mismatched DLCs. Can't talk. We got Spellbook. We never found the button, but it doesn't look like we need it. We actually don't need it. Thanks, Raven, I guess. I can help if you want. I'm 80, but on Witch Hunter. Nice, people helping people. Or carrying, whatever you want to call it. Chainmail, Stiletto, Frying Pan. We're just gonna go full defense here, I think. I'm gonna go Frying Pan, Pot Helm, and probably Amulet of Resistance. Could go Glowing Staff or Chainmail. Chainmail does give us like 15 armor. Stiletto actually increases our damage because we're like full hybrid, but most of our damage is gonna be magic. So I think we're just gonna slam this resist and be happy about it. Let's see, Bleaks, you can pause during the lightning trap to get 5 squares out of 5 every time. Yeah, I'm just not good at it. So until like, I'm actually slower by doing that than trying normally, currently. I need to try it more. I can almost get a silver chest every time by just like movement, but with the other one I get like the 3 out of 5 or something. Maybe I can actually just like completely spam. As long as there's enemies, I'll, you know, regain all my health. The spam is real. This is nice. I'm curious if like my defense will drop a lot when I lose this monolith. Like if I'll actually notice it. God, the spam is great. I'm a fan of the Moonshine build. Alright, 0 for 1. We're going for max fails. Oh, we got one. Nope. Oof. Square? Not square. The Z. Almost max fails. Well, we got a sphere, which is 10% damage with the Moonshine. I was actually worried about not being able to have the spheres and getting the mana regen from all the mana spheres, but it looks like it's gonna be fine, because Fairy Magus might be OP. Maybe I shouldn't say everything's OP. It might be balanced. It might be good enough to run with the big boy drinks. It just seems like it fixes all your mana issues. And it increases the cost of your skills, which is just more damage. It's like an easy to use, free damage mana regen drink. Because everyone's going crit. It's also just nice not having to worry about combo. Hugely nice. So what do I think is going to kill me this run? If anything kills me. If I died this run, I think it would be from overconfidence. Because I'm getting pretty confident that I can just kind of steamroll this. And I know that I was kind of steamrolling it before, but the NG scaling changes and everything else. Yeah. Yo, Drunk Hobo 15. Dude, what's up? Just face tank everything. It's risky, but it does look like we can just face tank everything. I'm still getting used to like the new difficulty of the game. Like, character's definitely powerful, but I feel like I'm still just as strong in some ways. But I know, like, numerical, I'm taking way more damage than I used to take. So I know it's just going to, like, crush me at some point. So I definitely felt it on the Paladin. Okay, we have 130 ores to work with. What would be an item we would want? We can't craft a blue set piece because it's 288. A blue non-set item is 180. We're not going to be able to find that. So we can look at a green item that isn't a set piece. Green item that's not a set piece. And that has something to do with non-combo skill-based characters. Keyring, gold map. Pennant, we don't have any debuffs on us though. Ring of Tea. Robe of the Archmagi could be good. Scarab. So I'm looking at Robe of the Archmagi so far. Spheres don't do anything for us. We could go for more crit. More crit is more mana regen, more damage, more leech. Wand of Spell Piercing is also really good here. Could go Coated Arrow to guarantee poisons on like everything for Ozreth, but it seems like our damage is pretty fine. We also could just go for defense. Go Slippery Cloak, save some ore. I think I like Slippery Cloak. It's just too good of an item. 72 ore. But I don't think any of those choices were like wrong. We're just gonna go like totally safe. We're gonna make it to where we can make the most mistakes possible and still complete the run. That's what we're looking to do. Don't have to rely on like outplaying the game, just have to survive. That's the idea. Crit might have been correct. Oh, we also have lost the monolith buff now. And I've definitely noticed I'm taking a little bit more damage. Slowly creeping up NG levels on all my characters. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's a slow grind, but just a little bit at a time. It takes a while. Oh, we evaded that. And got a king's item. Rewarded. Alright, we're gambling again. What was that other item we didn't care about? We didn't care about... Was it the Mail of Thorns was our worst item? I think so. It does give us... Oh, we don't even have it attuned. We should probably attune that. It only gives us 2 armor, so we can get rid of it. Also, the satchel is pretty bad. I want to keep my number of items the same, but I want to increase the quality of them. Actually, satchel is worse. Ooh, Lifestone is pretty bad too. Lifestone's actually probably our worst item. Alright, let's do that. We got a sphere. Okay. So we turn 5% damage into 10% damage. Hey, got an unstable casting blueprint. No lucky hat. You can run without unlucky hat. You definitely need the other one. Ooh, this item is actually pretty good for our character, isn't it? When you kill an enemy, you have a 10% chance to drop a symbol on the ground. That gives you plus 20 spell crit. So we're currently at 41.5. Curious what it actually goes up to. It's just a flat 20, or it goes up like a different way. Try to see it on the ground. 53. So it still has diminishing returns, which is for the best. I thought it would. Yeah, I'm only doing NG+31 on my characters. I can run anything it seems. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how the game works, right? Like, the lower you are, the more builds are viable, but the higher you get, the stricter and stricter you'll have to be. It's kind of how it is for any game. Alright, things I want. I want probably Defender's Halberd. Super good item. 2 damage on primary, but we get 5 resist, which the resist is damage. But we're getting just a little bit closer to that 4 skill bonus. So we'll go Defender's Halberd, we'll go Undead, and we will go Wizard Wand. But we need to kind of look out, because we don't want to achieve that 4 piece. Make sure we have enough gold. And stuff just to make sure we have enough XP. So we get enough XP now, then we won't have to kill everything in battlements or Act 4 or something. I gotta pick it up. I've been pretty happy with the gambler mechanic. I'd usually never go like all in. At some point I'll have to go all in just to get the achievement for Steam, but that'll be on like a non-progression run. The other thing that's nice about this build is you don't have to worry about taking more damage from the outside of combo. You do lose the movement speed you would normally have when in combo, but what can you do? You can't have it all. But not taking the 20% extra damage while not in combo is pretty nice against like traps and everything. You shouldn't get murdered as hard against the traps. So I'm doing strikes. It's gonna go really well with my Mage Bane. but this actually works against bosses, so that'll be nice for the wraith stuff coming up. Oh, my mana is actually going down a little bit. If I spam enough. It seems like if I get my mana low enough, then it's really easy to get it even lower because it only gives me current mana. So the lower my mana, the less I get back. But I also don't have to spam as hard as I have been. Unless I'm really just looking to kill things really quickly. Get some leech in here. Alright, silver chest. Tome of magic missiles. Okay, I mean it gives us spell power at least. A little free damage here and there. And make sure we're getting as much XP as possible, but we also want to keep our monolith buff so we can do more damage. Alright, boss time. I'm sure this boss can actually get lucky on me and kill me if I'm not careful. Since everything's been changed a little bit. Okay, avoid the ice thing. But we do so much damage. I think the ice is the real threatening part there. Alright, well let's see how Act 4 is. Yeah, that damage was actually kind of crazy. So, well, our plan here is we're going to shoot a frost orb and then we're going to run through this, but we're going to leech off of the frost orb that's killing stuff. I actually took a lot of damage there. I think we went across 4 tiles, which normally would just go across 3. At some point we might have to do that trap legit, but not today as it seems. Kind of worried about these guys. I know I have Pot Helm, so I have 20% block, and then I have Frying Pan, so I have another 90 if I'm facing the right direction. So I'm going to try to face the right direction for most of this. It's also kind of awkward if you're holding down the left click, you move so much slower because you don't have combo to where you can keep walking. So there's some like disadvantages to this build. I think for the most part I like it. Maybe just because it's new and like fresh, but I still enjoy it. It also feels really strong. I'm not sure what drink you could drop for the other builds. Oh, also, are we at the tipping point? We have 41 items, so now we're at the Wicked Sickness level, but we also have 4 spheres. So we're technically at 45 items. So we've surpassed the damage that Wicked Sickness would give us. It's all uphill from here. And there's nothing wrong with the combo build. It's still completely viable. That hurt. Mask of Bewilderment. Primary attack applies confusion. I was surprised at how much damage that fireball did. But with NG scaling, I guess it makes sense. Gotta actually avoid the fireballs now. Kind of how the game feels now is you do a ton of damage, but everything else does a ton of damage. Whereas before you did like a little less damage, but you could basically never die. At least that's what it felt like on some characters. So now it's more balanced. But it's a little spooky, because I'm still trying to get used to it. Anything new pop up that we care about? Doesn't look like it. So we'll check down here and then we'll look to exit. Oh, and we got a portal. Just when we thought we were done. Got hit by that one. It hurts. It's a lot, actually. Might have to do arena on this character. So we currently haven't done any arena on this character. Hear those evasions. Like, really glad I got that that cloak. Yes, a shop. I would like Amulet of Kings, please. Scepter of Kings. That's acceptable. We'll take that. Coated Arrow. We were talking about that before. We might get the Beast Manual. I don't really care about the apothecary items. Or we definitely don't care about the apothecary items. Here's some blocks. Here's some evasions. Feels good. Got some defense. We also have our little ice barrier stacks. Anything up here? Nope. Down there? It doesn't look like it. But apparently that's the way to go. Deceiving. Oh, I see now. Okay. Oh, and there's a portal over here. Oh god. We can take so much damage from this. Alright, we at least have the chest. The sphere looks like it'd be a big pickup, but it's really not. Oh, we got hit. Alright, we're out of there. It'd be a sad place to, like, end the run. Like, sometimes you can just YOLO through it and not have to care, but, other times you have to go really slow, pay attention. Don't sacrifice your run for no reason. We've all done it. Yeah, we really have. We've all done it at, like, different levels of the game, too. Definitely not tempting fate, because I've done it multiple times. I can do it again. It's not hard. It's really easy to die, actually. Let's jump in here. Alright, that should be 3-piece tricksters, I believe. Let's check it out. 4-piece tricksters. Okay. So our evasion up to 40% with 14 luck. We have pretty good defense. Pretty good. Didn't see where that popped up at. I tried to look at the map to see what appears and go after it if it's something cool. The worst is when you get one shot by the dragon. Oh god, it's so demoralizing. I just like fought for all this time, like 50 minutes of hardcore fighting against everything in the game, all these bosses, all these items. It feels super powerful. You go in against the dragon, he just slaps you and you fall over. Into the game. I think the last one that happened on was when I was doing my last Warlock run. This was before all the changes and stuff. I was like fighting him at his like face, and he didn't breath or anything, but you could tell like it was coming up, and I was prepared for it. I was prepared to get out of the way, but he shoots like the 3 ice spheres out of his mouth, and they all hit me, and I guess they crit or something, and my character just instantly died. So I didn't get killed by a stomp, I didn't get killed by the breath, I just got killed by these ice spears. I was like, what are the odds of that? Ooh, Markham's Amulet. That's pretty huge right here. 4 attack and mana per item. We just gained a ton of health. We're also up to 2-piece Markhams, which I don't think is going to make any kind of difference this run. I don't expect to get 4-piece Markhams. But we probably got the most important piece for us right there. The health is really good. I'll try to keep these guys to where I can leech off of them, because I will be taking a fire hit here. Unless evasion just blocks everything. Perfect. Thank you, evasion. Evasion's so good. I gotta go back this way for the book. I didn't know he got a new ability as an NG2, and he froze me and breathed all over me. Yeah, he's actually the only enemy that gets a change in NG3 as well. His stomp actually stuns you now. So what can happen is you can get stunned, and then he can push you back, and then you can get breathed on. So if he just happens to do those 3 skills in that order, and you're in the wrong place, then you just basically instantly die. There's nothing you can do about it. Besides, you know, not put yourself in that situation. But if you don't know about it, then that's how you learn. And everyone's learned that. I've also had, like, I've been watching some people from time to time, and that's happened to them, and it's like, it's so sad. I watch them like this whole run, and they get to the dragon, and they get stomp slammed, stunned, and then they fall over and die, and that's the end of the run. I feel bad for him. I mean, I've had plenty of deaths, so I can't say anything. It's just feel bad, you know? Alright, it's boss time. I actually don't know how this is gonna fare on this character. The new vamped up boss fight. I don't think I can just stand in the middle and tank. Tank or try to play from ranged. I think we're gonna try to play from ranged and hope for the best. We'll tank the first. Tank the first wave. Well, this one we're gonna stand in the middle because it's the. Maybe we can just chill in the middle. Do the side to side strat. So I can't get charged on. Or potentially can't get charged on. Alright, he's coming back down. Try to do the orb right under him. Nice. Okay. Next up is darkness. Yeah, we'll just do the tank strategy. I could try to play it ranged, but I can get confused and my character can go the wrong way and die in under a second, so not really looking to do that right now if I don't have to. Oh, he's coming back out. So yeah, you can like put your orb down right as he's coming down, and he'll fall on top of it, and he'll take 360 damage from the projectiles. Or not 360, but usually when you shoot it and it hits enemies, especially big enemies like that, it just hits them and it bounces off of them. So he's only taking like 180 degrees of the projectiles that are coming out, but if you throw it under him, he'll take like 360 of it. You just have to time it right. This looks like a sweet rave. Pretty much is. What's up, Slaughter? I saw I got tagged in the chat right as I started streaming, and I was like, well, I'll read that later. Must not be important. Alright, drop it. Nice. Alright. Not the greatest item, but I'll take it. Oh, it might have been lunch chat. Yeah, it was in Slack. Okay, never mind. What are we up to? 173. So we need to get 2 levels in the next few levels. Also would like an old map if possible. Okay. Nice, that's the 3-piece kings. So we got that attack speed and skill speed. Oh, we got hit. Not a big deal. Only got hit by 1. Also gotta not get charged on. This guy's charge. That was a little scary. Yeah, Slaughter, this guy plays like a frost mage, and he is amazing. He just shatter combos everything, builds up these stacks of damage reduction. Ace chest, we don't have an ace key. Freezes, shatters. Sweet Orb of Winters, Ice Novas. Definitely the best caster in the game. Alright. Can we get between the flames? Oh, we can. Nice. Sometimes I just cannot do it. Ooh. Alright, apothecary stuff. Do we need a potion here? We probably don't need a potion here. No, we should just use a potion here. We're not going to use them anywhere else. Potion for a trap. One other thing I could have done is just done that better. Or kited some enemies over there to leech off of them as I go through. Yeah, I think he's sweet. As all characters though, they only have so much defense. And they kind of nerfed defense recently. So I'm a little squish. But it probably makes things better in the long run. Uh-oh. Can't leech off that guy, can you? Oh, you can. Pretty sure he's a construct. I kind of hate this Raven, but my character's actually slow enough that it might be beneficial. Raven's just too slow. But I think it's kind of fairly slow, because he does fly. And he goes through walls. What do we want here? Probably should just go full defense. Judgment. We don't really use our primary much, so I'm not like too worried about all these primary items. So we'll just go with these 3 like safe items. Okay, throw this out there. Go across these. The old leech and run. 173. How are we still not getting enough XP? Killing like everything. I'll just make sure to kill everything. So 1 level to go. We have a few floors left, but scared for life? Scared for life? What you mean? Did we have an option to get Scarab somewhere? Oh, Beetle. Yeah, I definitely want the Beetle. I thought that this character would be slow enough that the Raven could actually keep up, but that's not true. I still haven't tried the Imp yet, so we might try the Imp on the next character, just to say we've tried them all. Oh no, don't kill everything. Hide him in here. Nice, alright. Oops. Alright, nice. Imp is worse than Beetle? Is it just strictly worse? I probably still need to try it out just to say I've done it. Slower but slightly larger range. Guess it depends how slow and how much range we're talking. I saw the little graph about it to where he has a larger like leash range, he has a larger like distance he'll go travel, and then he also has a larger or a smaller speed. It's definitely between those two. I just need to try it out. Alright, so now it's vampire time. Our keys are slowly dwindling. Still have a lot of extra keys, but... Also, let's see what our items are at. 64 items, so we have over 300% damage. So Beetle is the best. I think it's better than Raven. I don't know about Imp. Beetle's definitely the fastest. Yeah, that's the ability I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, another sphere. A sphere that actually doesn't do anything, because we won't be put in combo, but, you know. Also, Gippo, what's up? So I feel like with the Raven, I'm just picking up everything, and he's just like flying around watching me. Ugh, I'm scared of the turrets. They do a ton of damage to my paladin, but it was on like a totally different different character and different NG level. Oh, that was like half my health. Alright, get me out of here. So those guys charging on me takes about half my health, so if I get hit by 2 charges, we are ripperoni. Let's try to avoid that. See, like, he can't even, like, if I went the other way, he wouldn't be able to pick him up, but since I had to go over there, he just goes after, it, like, after I already have finished. I don't know. He can't even, like, catch up to my character. He just teleported right there. Alright. He picked up something that time because I missed. Every now and then he'll help, like, out my speed a little bit. But it's not nearly as good as the beetle, in my opinion. Protective powers. Can you get the ore? Alright, at least he can do that. Like, very small advantages. Ooh. It's actually a really good monolith buff for us to get. We can hopefully just cruise through the rest of this. The ones that shoot the net, I'm not as worried about. Just the arrows. The arrows do crazy damage. Which means I probably need to attune them a little more. Alright, throw that and run. Run back up here. Okay. Nice, one last gold chest. Oh wait, I got one more floor. Dude, those guys followed me forever. Run! Get out of there. Alright. We didn't aggro anybody. Nice, one is spell piercing. I'm just kind of afraid like Dragon's gonna clobber me. I hope not. Really hope not. Alright, there's the crit that we passed up before. So it's good to know that we eventually got it. Nice pickaxe on the last level. Feels good. I'll take the more ore though. There's our last level. Probably should go to the left as well, make sure we're not missing anything. We grab this last item. probably just gold and ore, but we're about to take like 1,000 ore home, so it's kind of worth it. See some more up there. Also, almost have 1,000,000 gold. Or not almost, but we have a lot of gold, a lot of ore. I'm gonna try to bring it all home. Systematically take out these turrets. Okay, there's 2 down. Not even gonna chance it. Oh, and an unexpected gift. What up, imp? Send my gold to town, please. Alright, give me some ore. Give me 1,000 ore. Oh my god. The pressure is high. 2k ore, dude. What the fuck, 1k ore, right? Just a little clean 1k ore. Lantern of Light. I'll take it, I guess. Alright. Let's do this. Recast an orb. Wait for it to come off cooldown. Let's go in. Whoa, that was a fast breath, dude. But it was clean. It's a lot of damage. So in the end, oh, I should have seen how many items I had. Oh well. I assume it was close to 80. Anyway, we did 490 million damage, 41 being physical, 450 being magical, which is what I was talking about earlier. All of our abilities are hybrid, which is half physical, half magic, but still like 90% of our damage is magic damage. It's kind of crazy. I don't think it tells me how many items I had. 45 minutes, not bad. Oh, I guess we can kind of calculate it, can't we? We opened that many chests. Or does it say? Total ore spent 60. Items found 51. Common items. Wait, but we started with items as well, and we bought items. Items purchased 21, so we had 72 at least. Magic furnace used, so 73. $73 items? Does that sound about right? It's probably close to that. 73 to 80, but we had like 6 or 7 spheres, so those count as another 7 items. Let's see what we want to attune. There were some items that have come out, so we need to attune some other ones. Also, if we keep running Moonshine Sorcerer, we should probably remove some of these stars for like the spears, because we don't actually get the benefit of them because we're never in combo. I like to keep my options open for now though, so we'll just leave that alone and we'll attune the other items that are good. So plus 25% damage done to enemies that are bleeding. So you apply it with your primary, but it does damage with everything, so we'll attune that for sure. And a penance, yeah, if we ever play one of the other builds, or start using the poison drink. Symbol of Zeal. Yeah, I mean, more chance to crit, more chance to get the thing on the ground. Circlet of Willpower, no thank you. Lifestone, no thank you. Mage Robe, Mail of Thorns actually gives armor now, so we'll double it. Double it. Ring of Health, don't care. And that's it. Alright, so the rest will go into the bestiary. Let's see. What do we want to put in here? Probably want to put in some points for... What actually did we worry about? What did we actually struggle against? The warriors are kind of brutal, but we backed off and it was fine. Other stuff that did a lot of damage to us. think it was mainly like traps. I guess casters. Not too worried about Ghost. Wisp. I got Wisp attuned a few times. We could attune him one more time. I don't know. We'll save the stars until we find something that we need to attune. Anyway, guys, that is the NG+31 Sorcerer run.